Ну что ж, продолжаем. Печально то, что дают пробных, типа, я бы хотел все-таки за своих играть. Смысл тогда мне убивать своих, типа. Мне как-то на этих все равно, блять.
So, what is it that you all plan to do here? We are here to look for something extremely important. New Eridu's future may well depend on it. I'm on it.
Recalibrating. The enemy is ambushing. Time to focus. Recalibrating.
I'm on it. Right over. Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating? Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore. What I'm investigating has something to do with it.
Ether vision activate. Attacking from our blind down strategy. Supporting position. Keep up the...
Copy.
Time to... Adjusting for wind.
Focus up.
Keep up the pressure.
Flip the switch.
This bullet will reach its mark.
Resolve.
Quick shot. Recalibrating. Target locked.
Right on cue. Fox, let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
This is the place.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before. Please, could you all help me find it?
Sure, I'll start.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I know it might sound strange. I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Neither do I.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seem worried for a while now.
Ether vision activate.
I'm worried about Sienna. The location should still be safe.
The enemy. Focus.
I hope so.
Her vital signs are gone.
What happened? I guess this was... There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be... So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to once some time has passed. Could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. If it's okay, could tell her... Don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is... Thank you. You're...
She was betting that we'd help her. So, you were aware of this the whole time? Yes. You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a... But the things I see are always... That's all I've ever been.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. Sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this.
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody...
If only she would just disappear.
I'm sorry. Every time it's the same in the end. There's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is meant.
Vivian, it's not your...
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about it.
I can tell it's never been easy.
Thank you. No matter what, I hope no misfortune ever happens to anyone. Proxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
That's quite the sudden question.
In my memories, this has happened countless times already.
Leave it to me. Recalibrating. You're cornered.
I only see misfortune. Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness? Light him up.
Keep up the step. Increase firepower. Time to
Proxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Ether vision activate.
Sound strategy.
Recalibrating. The target's weary. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Right on cue. Now you pay. He won't back down.
Quick shot. Ether vision activate. Supporting position.
What you deserve. Wide open.
You're in my sight.
I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow.
Thank you. She gave us the intel we needed, so I hope everything else goes well. Master Proxy, is that...
I'm curious about your story, Vivian, but we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. But every time, without exception, that's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang...
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides,
I've always considered this ability.
it's not a curse. Actually,
Thank you. Well, it's getting late. Looks like it isn't in here. Strange, there's nothing in here. This is it. But I don't know what these markings are.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not.
Hang on. Did you say companion?
Apologies. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get backstage and tamper with?
I warned you before. You can't.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the...
But Lycon said that you're very dangerous, and we should be careful.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with...
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept. We all know there isn't anything in this world people from tops splurge on luxurious collections. Of course, besides wealth, there's also somebody has to do something to... And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have... If you ask me, that...
All right.
Thank you. I knew, however, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also, as you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of... We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something, though, and the most crucial part of this whole game, we share the same goal for the moment. Stop. How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming... He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough. Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along...
Great. It's a deal. Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything.
Ебать, прикольно. Мне лично понравилась Вивиан. Скорее всего, если она будет игровым, она по факту, ну, это два игровых, скорее всего, персонажа будет. Скорее всего, я буду ее крутить, потому что Хьюго, хоть у него есть оружие, которое мне нравится, но он ледяной, я так понял, блять, по виду. А у меня и так два ледяных персонажа, блять, так что я его, скорее всего, крутить не буду. А у нее, я так понял, это коррозия, или как она там называется, не помню. Фиолетовая фигня. Так что, скорее всего, если она будет, то я ее крутить буду, наверное. Хотелось бы Хьюго, но... Хьюго, блядь, ледяной. А третьего, блядь, мне как-то не очень-то и хочется купить ледяного, блядь. Так что да. В принципе, выглядит прикольно, да. Не спорю. Ну... Вивиан, скорее всего, буду крутить, если она будет.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so...
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily... I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The thing. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family...
Then my family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, at which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty... I was hoping you could recommend me for tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done.
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can...
I understand. Yes, but in exchange...
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never... If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to...
You do make a valid point there.
I appreciate...
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership? Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition.
As an outsider, it's a real...
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things... All right, let's leave it at that for today.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a
Father! We have to punish...
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. You should have been...
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes. He admitted it! Father, he has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever...
Hugo, well done. My children, how many in this world only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous, like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only someone with the means and the gumption to...
But...
It's all over now, and the results are off. As for the rest of you, go to the youth...
Father! For this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now.
Yes, I understand.
That really brought... Soon.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion in the end. I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. But judging from his eye colors, I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off, and just like that, he moved from a leaky. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon, and after that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is like... I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel, even though he may say some extreme thing, I think one day he'll tell me his secret. It appears we're the first to arrive. This might sound weird. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. It's because we're fellow fans!
You're...
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but Hugo told me before that you're really skilled. And he said we'd get along great. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch?
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right?
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old internet comments, plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized. I'd love to show it all to you if we could.
I'm really curious to see all that.
Splendid! Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon. Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow.
This is getting to be more, or perhaps you are.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to
Thanks for that little...
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation. It really has been too...
Indeed. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon...
You mean about our guild?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization.
I don't have any objections, but...
How about... Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same... Oh, oops. I nearly forgot.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, or besides, we still ran missions together.
No. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like this, just like Jack used to say. So that's why we have to
But on the basis of not causing harm to...
Of course I remember. All right.
That sounded pretty forced.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow Well then, today's the day that our first order of business...
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're...
Expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Good proxy. If they're being too noisy, can I take that? Roger. Mind the blind spot.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust the door open?
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Wow, you really know this place like the back of your paw.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit.
Don't tell me. Victoria House...
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before... I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity...
Just leave that problem to me.
Wise, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to you.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now... The circuit is fixed. We should now be able...
Wait up. Wait a second. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit done. Could it be... your Lord Phaethon?
Нет.
Impossible. There's no way. I mean... you're an incredible proxy, sure.
Sorry, no.
Really? But unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan. Goodness me. Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along. Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please...
Anything you want, but...
oh, okay. So... yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for us.
Thank you.
The door's finally open. The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never went to waste.
Thank you for...
Roger.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination. Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
Wide open. What you deserve.
A difficult foe, that one.
Focus up.
Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
Light him up. I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
Thank you.
Focus up. You won't back down. Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. Tip suggestion, split up and handle them simultaneously.
So, we have to head to 3 different places.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. This is a good chance for you guys to build some... Andy's got a point.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaethon, don't...
Huh? That's not...
Alright, sounds like a...
If Master Proxy says so, like on. You better not slow me.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork. Lord Phaethon, there are too many ethereals here. Lord Phaethon, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same... Sure enough, Lord Phaethon and I share... Sorry. My goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaethon. I'm going to wake up in...
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real.
Not only is Lord... That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaethon fan until...
I'm happy to hear that. Don't get me wrong.
Lord Phaethon is the one who saved me in my darkest, most desperate times. You probably don't remember, but you really did save me. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this. Sorry. I hope I'm not...
No, you're not a bother at all.
I should be the one thanking you. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. But as for Hugo and Lycon, there are too many ethereals here. Though, it's not a huge problem. Off balance. Mind the blind spot. Wide open.
So, we have...
That's a real...
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere.
What a coincidence. That's just this once. We should trust...
I have no objections.
Very well. I know you've never fully trusted me, even before it all fell apart.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will mock.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him. He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught. The hatred. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the... It's a curse that flows through his lineage. I've seen far too many people like that throughout. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. The path of light is narrow and fleeting.
Do you mean... Hugo?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to it. He has inherited the seed of evil. I'm afraid I won't. So then, Lycon, you must hold his chain tight. And when necessary, to choke him.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work, I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you...
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save...
Great, it worked.
That was loud. What?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us...
Okay. Then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so long. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian...
Okay.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
You had that figured out a while ago.
Sharp as... Oh, she has to figure it out on her own.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for some reason.
I can't... I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like... I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. Vivian really likes you, whether you're faith in or just why. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like... So I hope...
Hang on. What's...
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs.
Your beliefs?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in the... I stayed true to my words. My father. Man, I hate it. Stood right before, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned I didn't do it. Because of that. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. After that, I realized...
I understand where you're coming.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her, but you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad. So, I want...
Why apologize all of...
You're incredibly strong. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about? Children of Devils. I still haven't... Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils... sorry for rambling. They should be back soon. Please.
What is this?
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken...
It appears to be in hibernation.
If it does wake up, we'll...
Wait. Those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying that means... There must be at least sacrifices may still be hibernating. But the fact that there are so many of them, that's not all. If they make their way into pop...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what...
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the exalt...
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry...
It's that annoying old man. What?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely.
You're from the Ravenlock family.
That face. Oh, I heard about what happened to your friend. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I...
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your...
My...
I'm not exactly happy being called...
Wait. Hugo, what...
I made made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have... Of course. You can choose to refuse.
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core.
But... what?
It's simple. I want to climb high. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say...
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything. Was all of that?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you. To hide their true intentions. People lie so...
You... What a wonderful show! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you want... My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice.
Over my dead body. Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chat, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Your plans will never succeed.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me.
Off balance.
Better. Higher Ravenlock than even the whole of Tops. There's no chance of victory for you.
Wait a minute.
Stand still.
Guys are such a Hugo. Stop standing up. We had a deal.
Did we? I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it come you?
What?
I am right when you think you've succeeded. Let this pain sink in. It's
You're insane.
You still don't recognize me. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible. You.
I may be an illegitimate child, but I
know you. You're...
My dear uncle. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to I am the true...
You're a bastard. You have no right...
That's not for you to decide.
Edmund, that's impossible. You weasel...
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words...
This can't be!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you...
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just... I actually totally fell for it.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully and now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what...
You can't kill him. We still need information.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose them, at least for now, Topps has the same interests as me.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying...
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Topps and City Hall. Those elites at Topps would be only too...
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu.
If that happens, countless people...
I'm sorry it has to, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the for a permanent and absolute victory. Someone has to do it.
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do all the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice. Mockingbird is never really... None of it matters.
I understand your feelings, but don't be consumed by it.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to... But this isn't some children's story of it. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. So I will bloody my hands. I will...
Stay calm now. Everything you just said, is that what you truly believe?
Of course. I used to cry.
I have never once thought of Mockingbird as a failure. Our actions, no matter how childish or flawed, must have made their mark on the world. It might have been trivial or foolish, but as long as they had an impact, the things we did are far from meaningless.
A perfect conduit. Loyalty. I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way.
Vivian, this is the final lesson I'll impart. Truth be told, Proxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you. Take this.
Now you can. Flip the switch.
All right, you got me. But I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice core? I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just...
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all drop your foolish facade?
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes...
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts.
Master Proxy, are you okay?
Don't worry. I'm fine.
Lord Bathan, I had no idea Hugo would do that to you.
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem like the reckless type.
Hugo.
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can...
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, I believe...
I feel the same.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell... It is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went...
Sorry to interrupt, everyone, but just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably...
I'm sorry, I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We'll... and he will pay.
Yes. I'll be reporting all... Well then.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased. May the Creator guide us.
Fear, suffering, disband. That's Lord Bathan.
Что, мы сетку закончили уже, что ли? Ну, скорее всего, он будет живым, это очевидно, блядь. Хотя не факт. Я хрен его знает сюда. Так, ну мы закончили по факту. Что еще осталось там, блядь? Просто поспать все, что ли, я так помню. Ну да. Блин, мне так написали, просьба повышать уровень интернета, как будто мне не хватает здесь сюжетки, блин. Ну вы, конечно, даете. Да. Так, ну по факту мы закончили. Так что будем заканчивать. Чё ж тут ждать-то? Ну, скорее всего, увидимся в Ханкае. Потому что через... да, я записываю это в субботу, я записываю. А выложу в воскресенье. Скорее всего, 2 части сразу. Ну, не сразу. А то там утром, там вечером, где-то. И... я не знаю, в среду, скорее всего, я буду смотреть обнову в Ханкае. Ну, покручу историю. Попрокачаю, там, поизучаю, что там где. А сюжетку я, наверное, буду записывать где-то на выходных, либо в пятницу, наверное, на следующей неделе. Так что увидимся на следующей неделе в Ханкае, скорее всего, потому что, как я сказал, я не очень-то хочу записывать ивенты. Мне не надоело, просто, я не вижу смысла. Может быть, когда буду их снова записывать. Мне как-то уже, как я сказал, на них пофиг. Да и здесь как-то ивенты, если так посмотреть, без всякого... не прям уж, можно сказать, затягиваешься. Просто выполнил, пошел и все, закончил. Так что, как бы, да. Максимум в Ханкае, либо в Геншине более ивенты хотя бы видно, как интересно именно по сюжету там и по самой этой. Здесь в основном же просто пиделка и музыка. Так что максимум ивенты я буду выполнять в Ханкае, либо в Геншине. Нет, сейчас и в Ханкае есть прикольный ивент, если не ошибаюсь, но... его записывать не хочется, но может быть запишу. Только уже в воскресенье, скорее всего, то есть завтра, когда выложу эти видео. Так, ну давайте уже заканчивать, как я сказал. Давайте где-нибудь тут есть какой-нибудь прикольный арфик. Где-то. Давайте вот так вот сделаем. Ну, как я сказал, увидимся, скорее всего, в Ханкае, потому что в Геншине сюжета долго еще не будет, скорее всего, потому что основной сюжет по факту закончился. В Zenless по факту сюжет давно закончился, тут прологи, там и эндинги и так далее, блять, так что по факту нового сюжета пока и не будет. Будет он, очевидно, в 2.0 там или где приблизительно. А вот в Ханкае, в принципе, сюжет еще есть, потому что блять, версия только, можно сказать, началась. Так что увидимся в Ханкае. Всем пока-пока.